The No Fade channel checking in. On this episode of Dad's Gadgets, I have the Fitwave Massage Gun. We are going to do an unboxing and then we're going to jump forward a month to give you my personal thoughts after using this thing for a month and decide if this thing is different than any of the other thousands and thousands of other percussion massage guns littered across the interwebs. So let's quickly do an unboxing. We've got the Fitwave Massage Gun. Enjoy powerful relaxation with lightweight design, intelligent auto-adapt speed, powerful and long stroke, 4 massage heads, and then a 2600 milliamp battery. Boom. Let's open this up and see how it looks. All right, a little opening guide. We got some nice soft foam, instruction manual. We have 4 massage heads, 1, 2, 3, 4. I find that these 2 I tend to use the most with regards to other massagers. I will say people tend to think you need a ton of massage heads. You're only going to ever use 2 to 4 max. So the fact that they have 4 here are good. And the quality, at least at initial feel, is good. Some of the other massage heads that I've used kind of feel like McDonald's toys. Now we got the massager that is relatively small compared to some of the other massagers. And it's got a nice feel to it. A little bit slippery initially, but it's not such a big base that it's going to really throw me off. And then we have the charging cord, which is, I'll put it up on the screen which type of charging cord this is, but this is becoming more universal with a lot of other electronics, which is nice. I wish they would standardize these charging cords so we didn't have to have one charging cord for different types of devices, but it is nice that this one is one of the more universally used ones. If this is your first time to the channel, do me a favor, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. On this Dad's Gadget series, I just review a gadget on every episode to help you decide if it is right for your home use, if it's going to benefit you, and most importantly, if it's worth your hard-earned money. If you're not familiar with percussion massage guns, they're exactly what they sound like. They're like a jackhammer with respect to massaging your muscles. 5 years ago, they were super expensive because there was only like 2 companies making them. Now they are thousands, literally thousands across Amazon and the interwebs and all over the place. They're coming down in price significantly and the quality has improved, especially at the medium tier price point. I happen to think that everyone or every household should have one just in case there's an injury, you feel super sore, you're trying to rehab some type of issue that you have going on, like a lagging muscle, a tight pain, or you just woke up, put on your socks, and boom, you felt something hurt because you're getting older like me. Either way, I think these are good to have on hand. I typically use these once or twice a week just to kind of work out some of the muscle issues that I have, but overall, they don't get used as frequently as you think, but when you do have that soreness, it's always nice to have these around and have these charged up. I'm going to plug this in, fully charge it, and start putting it to use. I'll see you in 2 to 4 weeks. And we are back with the Fitwave Massage Gun. I have used this for 3 weeks now, 10 times total, and I am here to report back to you how I think this one is the same and how I think this one is different than a lot of the other massage guns out there. Keep in mind, there are literally thousands of massage guns, different manufacturers, different colors, sizes, shapes, and modes. I will say, in terms of a lot of the pros, and there are a number of great things that this massage gun does. Number one is, as I mentioned earlier in the video, the charging cable is a universal cable, which is nice. You don't have to kind of go looking around for that special plug that goes in here. Also, it's one button in terms of turning it on, turning it off, and setting the speed. So super easy to kind of just turn on. As you can see, it shows 6 actual lights on the bottom in terms of the actual charging. So when you see all 6 lights charged up, you've got full charge. That's speed number 1, speed number 2, and here we go, top speed. And for those of you who've never used a massager before, I will tell you that is extremely quiet. So many of the massage guns will say ultra quiet, and then you get them and they're like jackhammers. This one is extremely quiet for the power that it does put out. Now, it does have very good pressure, power, however you want, strength, however you want to determine the word that you want to use. But in terms of putting this against you and getting some oomph, this one has it for the size. There are definitely stronger ones out there, but they do tend to be a lot more bigger and bulkier and difficult to hold. As far as holding it, this thing does feel good in the hand. You do get used to the fact that it's slippery. You get used to it right away, and it's got a small enough base that you can kind of put your hands around it and use it as you need and not have it feel heavy. It's probably medium in terms of weight, but it doesn't feel heavy. It's very, very ergonomic, especially, and I think mostly because of that handle. As far as the accessories, it comes with 4, which is probably 1 more than you need, but the important part is the quality is exceptionally good. It feels good against your skin. It feels good. Some of the cheaper ones, again, I told you, they feel like, you know, Burger King, McDonald's toys, and you put them against your skin and they just don't feel right. These feel top quality, and that is nice. As far as battery life, I was able to get more than enough use out of one single charge before I felt the need to plug it in, and that's all that matters. Because this isn't something that you're going to be using for hours on end, you don't really worry as much about battery life, but this battery life was comparable. I have to estimate that a total charge from full all the way down to dead would probably be 4 hours of use, which for most of us is way more than we're ever going to use before we bother to kind of plug this in. Charging time for me from like 25% up to 100% was like 90 minutes total. Not very long considering you're charging up this whole thing. And again, most of the time you're going to just plug it in and forget about it. Overall, I think that the only thing this thing is lacking as far as compared to some of the competition is power. And I did say this was strong, but keep in mind, if you're one of those super athletes, if you're a bigger individual, if you've got those super crazy tight knots and you're looking to really get those deep tissue massages, you're going to want to get a stronger one. And that is going to end up giving you a bigger base and a bulkier piece of equipment to use. The other thing that it does not come with, I was actually surprised, is a carrying case. Now, this is a very nice box. Obviously, it comes in a nice box, a good display, but a lot of the other massagers come with a carrying case. And the reason that's nice is you don't want to really lose it. You don't want to lose the attachments. And even though you could keep this box for a while, because it is cardboard, eventually it's just going to break down and you're going to have to take out all the components and store them somewhere and hope you don't lose them. As far as the price point was fair. I'll put the price right up here. And then hopefully there'll be sales and coupons. The price point was fair for what you get. Typically with these minis, the high quality minis tend to have a higher price point. Unfortunately, the reason that most people don't like those higher price points is because the competition is so high that you can get a really good deal at the lower or even the medium price points. Anything under like $100 or anything under $75, you can actually get some pretty good massage guns, especially for just home use, for occasional use, which is what most people get them for. So it is considered slightly high compared to like what you could get, but I think the price point is warranted for what they are delivering. Overall, I've been really happy with this use. I don't think I needed more power. I wasn't looking for it to get harder or tougher on my skin. When I did want to really kind of get deep into that tissue, I just changed this head out with the more finer one to kind of break up that fascia and kind of get that muscle back to where I wanted it to be. Overall, a really good product, sleek, feels good, comes with everything I want. Again, except for that carrying case, and I wish it was a few bucks cheaper because I'm pretty much a cheapskate on this channel, but I know sometimes you got to pay to play, and that's just what it is. Hopefully you found this Fitwave percussion massage gun review informative. If you do have questions, drop a comment below. I'll answer it. I'll get it answered as quick as I can. If you've got any questions, drop them down there. If you came this far in the video, give the video a like, hit that red subscribe button. It does help out the channel. Check out the affiliate links in the description. You click on that link, it does help out the channel as well, but it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a way to take money out of Amazon's pockets and put it into mine. Rest assured, Jeff Bezos is not going to miss it. As usual, thank you for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. This channel is dedicated to my life as a father of 2 wonderful children, and it centers around health, fitness, and all of the tricks and tribulations that I go through to try to be a great parent to my children and still accomplish my own personal goals.